All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It is another beautiful day out and about during the quarantine season, and we got so bored, guys. We got so bored. You know, we got the front lip being installed currently. It's drying. The car is chilling. Let me show you a picture of the car. We picked something up because if we're gonna have a front lip on this car, and we're gonna be rocking that JDM lifestyle, we need something else. Can anybody guess what's in this box right now? Well, let's open it up. Bam! Trueheart Sport Shocks with Megan Racing lowering springs. So yes, it's true. We're gonna lower the Civic. 2020 summer season, we're gonna be rocking lowered. We're gonna be rocking a carbon fiber makeshift front lip, and things are gonna be good. All right, guys, I came across these on, I think it was OfferUp, and I talked to the guy because I was interested in these regardless, and I thought he was giving out a fair price for them. And then, you know what, I passed up on the deal. I said whatever, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not gonna lower the Civic again. I'm not gonna go through it all. Anyway, quarantine season came around. Everybody's unemployed. So I told him, hey, how about we make a deal? He accepted the offer. It was awesome because he actually was able to come through to drop them off as well. So thank you, my G. Hit that like button if you're watching this video right now. And yeah, we got Trueheart Sport Shocks, and these shocks are specifically made for lowered vehicles, so the whole assembly is shorter. So a perfect lowering spring is a great combination with the Trueheart Shock. This lowering spring is going to lower the vehicle about 1.5 inches. So let's take a look. I mean, right now we got too much space. From the rear, check out the front. A little bit less. We got 3 fingers in the front, 4 in the back, but it's gonna lower the car about 1.5 inches all around. Now the first thing that I noticed, well, first things first, we checked if the rear shocks compress and rebound, and they do, so that is great. The awesome thing is this is all pre-assembled already, comes with the top hat. But I did notice on this one right over here that the spring is not sitting properly on the bushing right here. You see how this one is sitting down? It's nice and flush. That's the way it's supposed to be. This one either was installed wrong or it has a bad bushing right here. Either way, we're gonna have to take this top hat off, readjust this. Maybe the previous owner had some clunking noises because of this. And while we're at it, we're probably gonna grease up the bearings. And again, we're gonna try to do this without a spring compressor because that's just how we roll. So this is gonna be a little project. Probably gonna install these things once we finish mounting this lip, making sure it's cured, reinstalling that. I'll do a before and after comparison from the, currently we're rocking the Civic SI suspension, full suspension, sway bars, and front and rear shocks and springs. So they do have a stiffer spring rate than the factory LX EX suspension, and these are even a stiffer spring, so which is good. You need a stiffer spring once you lower the vehicle because you got to compensate. If you lower the vehicle, let's say 2 inches, and your spring is able to rebound another 3 inches, you're going to be hitting the subframe. You're going to be destroying your undercarriage. So the more you lower the car, the tighter and stiffer the spring rates need to be. All right, run it. Yeah, it's spinning. The whole thing is spinning. The shock is spinning. Don't spin it too much because then we're gonna rip it off. I think we gotta either hold, because I even tried putting something here, you know. Should I go this way?
Okay.
I gotta go the other way. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I'm gonna have to go the other way. Oh, okay. Is it spinning? It's still spinning. Okay, got it. It's loose. Yeah. Try it a little bit. Yeah. Don't do it here. Let's point it outside.
Well, I got still a lot of threads, so just...
Yeah, well, it's out. Hold it. Let me get my thing. We had to get the base, not recommended. But see, we didn't scratch anything up because we used the rubber little housing. Let's take a look. On the other side, it's gonna be better. Well, that's the shock. You see, this thing is completely installed wrong.
Doesn't want to come off because it's sitting so wrong.
Yeah, it's kind of pressed in. But
can you spin the shock or spin the spring out?
There we go. You got your top hat still spinning. We're gonna re-grease this. Make sure it's good. You can see that the bump stop was cut with the lowering springs. I mean, this is not too bad. Oh no, this is bad. This is like deformed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We would have to like
torn.
It's not torn. It's just not even sitting flat. We would have to like reheat this a little bit and flatten it out like this.
Yeah.
So it's gonna work. Cause I don't want to take the old one off from my other shock. But let's check if the shock is good. I'm gonna compress it. Yeah, buddy. It's working good. All right, so let's get to work. Real quick, let's take this off. There's bearings in here, so just be careful. You got a bigger one? Or no? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, not much grease here, so well, I like to stuff these with a lot of grease. I like to also put a lot of grease on the boot because when this whole assembly turns, there's grease here. It's got less chances of squeaking. So let's get that grease, lube her up. Everything is being done on the quicks, guys. Time is money, you know. This is what I'm talking about, man. Make sure you guys lubricate this. It's still gonna work like a bump stop, but it's not gonna squeak, so that's good. Now right here, let's take these out. Gotta be careful here because you don't want these bearings flying off. Just like that. Let's re-grease this whole thing. And just maybe bend it back on the concrete. Don't go too close, man. See, I don't want to disform it completely. The only problem, as you guys can see again, is with this this boot, and it's not sitting properly. So we're gonna try to still finesse this, otherwise we're gonna have to use one from the SI. The sad part is I cannot just compress the top hat to install it, so we'll have to rent a spring compressor to get everything reinstalled. So that heat gun didn't really work, so this is plan B. We're trying to shape it back with heat, baby. Let's see if this works. And I tell you, yesterday we were just adjusting the valves. It was a beautiful day, 7 degrees. Today, right now, it is snowing. Do we really want to lower this car? Alright guys, just picked up this spring compressor. I've been searching everywhere for it. It seems like all the auto parts stores by my neighborhood have it sold out, so we just got this fresh one. I'm glad we were able to pick it up. I really need to buy myself a set of these because I've used them so many times in the past. And then as far as that rubber bushing, you know, I think it's much better than it was. You know, we were able to flatten it out a little bit, but I think we can get away with this. And that's why we're gonna have to compress the spring, put the top hat on there in order to make sure everything sits properly and see if this fits. Alright guys, it works. We made it work.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya. Kid from California, trying to make it in life. In school they never taught ya. Dreams of my own, I've been working from home. I can do it on my own, but sometimes it